Hey guys, it's me Dubai again and welcome back to our financial literacy video series. In the last episode, I shared with you about debt and what is debt all about. And in this episode, we will talk about how much debts are considered healthy and not too much. Debts are part of our life. In most cases, we can't afford to buy a house or a car without borrowing. When we borrow money from financial institutions, how do we know how much debts are considered healthy for us? Is there any benchmark to tell if you are taking on too much debt? According to AKPK, consumers can use debt-to-income ratio to measure how healthy is their debt borrowing status. Debt service ratio or debt-to-income ratio is the percentage of your gross monthly income that goes into paying your monthly debt payments. Some banks, however, will use net monthly income instead of gross monthly income in the ratio calculation. The recommended benchmark for Malaysians to ensure responsible borrowing will be 40% or lower. A low debt-to-income ratio shows a good balance between debt and income. Typically, borrowers with low debt-to-income ratio are likely to manage their monthly debt payment effectively. By understanding the debt-to-income ratio, I believe you can do a quick calculation to see where you stand. Remember last series of Personal Finance Basics? You can obtain your gross monthly income and loan payment details in the income and expenses statement. So, what is your debt-to-income ratio? Let's take a look at two simple illustrations here. Mr. A has a monthly income of 6,000 ringgit and loan commitment of 3,200 ringgit from his personal, car and credit card loan. His debt-to-income ratio is 53.5%, while Mr. B has a monthly income of 5,000 ringgit and loan commitment of 2,900 ringgit from his housing and study loans. His debt-to-income ratio is 58%. For comparison purpose, normally we will comment that Mr. B's ratio is not so healthy. But if we look closely, he has two good debts, while Mr. A has three bad debts altogether and his ratio is only 53.5%. Remember, good debts can eventually increase a person's wealth. In conclusion, debts are a part of most people's lives and sometimes we can't avoid taking loans. What we need to understand is that we should not take up more debts than we can manage, and of course, the debts should be good debts. In the next episode, I will talk about why people always fall into the debt trap and the strategy to pay down your debts. Stay tuned and wait for my next video. Bye!